Hello friends and fans, welcome to A Gotta Getaway. If you're new here, I'm Lena. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to apologize right now for any terrible sound quality, the weird lighting, and so on and so forth, whatever may occur. The camera falls, whatever. I'm organizing my main Lolita closet today, which is going to basically involve pulling everything out. I've set up a garment rack in front of, I cleared space in my craft room and I've got the garment rack set up in there, and we'll pull everything out and sort it and put it all back in, because it's been probably 3-ish years since my last deep purge and reorganization, so everything's a mess. Usually I did have everything sorted by what brand it was from and what color it was within each brand category, because I've always had a very massive closet. Not always, like I've been in the fashion for 10 years, and so I've amassed a good amount of things, and I usually would have it sorted by who was by, just to make things easier to find. Since my closet's gone so out of control and I have so many different indie designers now, my plan for today is to just color coordinate everything and then do it by type. So on one side, because this closet has 2 sides to it, it is a full walk-in. I'm gonna do blouses, pants, and skirts. I may put salopettes in between like the pants and the skirts. I may put the salopettes with the JSKs. I do not have a ton of salopettes these days. I used to have like a dozen or so, and I think I'm down to just maybe 3 or 4. So we'll see what I actually have when I pull them all out. And I'm not going to touch above the racks today, and I'll probably do what's behind me in a different video. You guys can see one of my beautifully colored, organized by color earring displays. What you can't see behind me is the pile of accessories that are just stacked on top of each other because I ran out of room in all of my drawers, and I've not had a chance to get into the closet and do a deep clean to put some of the stuff like my bonnets and my armor and I don't know what else away. So this stuff will probably be another video, and yeah, I'm gonna do a hyperlapse of me emptying everything out, and then I will put everything back in. So hope this is fun. So I've spent about 20 or 30 minutes now. I have emptied one side of the closet, and I have only emptied one side of the closet, and the garment rack it's almost full. So I'm gonna go through what's here, and I'm gonna put some of it back in, sorted, and then I'm gonna pull out the other side. So wish me luck with that. So I've gone ahead, and what I've put back in here is my vintage sleepwear for Cult Party K. I've put in here, these are my 5 pairs of OG pants, and then my skirts. They're not in like an exact color order. It goes brown, red, then pink, green, blue, white, then black. I have a lot of skirts. This is all skirts, and I don't have them in like a very set or regular, like, I don't know. I have things. The skirts I think I might actually end up putting on this other side once I pull everything out of here, because I tend to use this side below all of these things. I'm actually storing display stuff for my shop, and with all the skirts in one place, and there not being any long dresses, it'll make it a lot easier to access the dress forms that are, there's like obviously one of my dress form mannequins is hanging out right here. She's just hanging out. Underneath there's ones that are for hanging, and I also used to have an earring display that lived there, and it's been in my living room for a while, so it'll be nice to get that there back under here. So I think maybe this side, if I can, will be all blouses and skirts and such. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys back in front of the garment rack. Although, yeah, maybe one side will be OPs, the other side will be JSKs is how I'll set it up. I don't know, you can't see half of it because I have so many JSKs and I haven't started pulling Lolita stuff from the second closet yet to put back into this one, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, good news, bad news. You probably saw me for only like 1 second of all of those 6 seconds of like 10 minutes of hyperlapse. Because I own so many JSKs. Like, part of it is it's really hard to find a plus size OP that's a good fit. I mean, it's not impossible. I have this many OPs. But I have so many more JSKs. I mean, in part because I really find that JSKs are more versatile. I wear them more often. I do a lot with them. I was very mad. You may have seen 5 seconds or half a second, 15 second, part of a second of me being very angry because I found, what, another 5 skirts when I was pulling stuff out of the other side of the closet, because it was like one of the first things I spotted as soon as I turned around and started pulling the stuff out. But that's okay, I'll just work them into what's already there. This one is brand new and this one's brand new, and I was wondering where this one was, because I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna share a hanger, because I like to put 2 skirts on 1 hanger sometimes to help reduce how many hangers are actually hanging. Because I got a lot of things. Oh wait, there's 2 more skirts. So 7. I found 7 more skirts. I'm gonna have to do a full count of how much of what is in my closet at the end of this. But got most of it out. There's a few blouses that are still in there. What I think I'm gonna have to do is just have a whole side be JSKs if I can. I'm gonna see if I can leave my cold party stuff where it is and have just JSKs on the other side, and then OPs, skirts, blouses, and pants on the other. But more likely than not, I may have to have JSKs in 2 spots, in which case I may pull out all of my Putumayo stuff and just keep that in its own brand group. I'll leave the skirts with the skirts, because most of my Putumayo stuff, I have like 2 items from Putumayo that are actually Lolita. The rest are more punky nonsense because Putumayo is a funny brand, or was a funny brand since they're dead now. But yeah, so I'm gonna organize those. I guess when I come to organize the JSKs, because I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff first, I'll film that for you guys to see. And yeah, are we having fun yet? Okay, now all of the skirts have actually been sorted to the other side of the closet with the hats, which that may get organized tonight, maybe not. And you can see my dress forms down there that are peeking out. I do have, I think, 7 in total. I have opted to leave my Putumayo and my H Naoto stuff in here. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and leave these guys grouped together because I do tend to keep those. They're gonna be just like here at the front. There's a very specific mood I'm in when I go for those items, and it'll be nice to have them together because I tend to wear them with more normal stuff in my wardrobe as opposed to more of my Lolita stuff. And so I'm just gonna push this back So I can see the plan will be to put blouses next to the skirts, and the pants are in that far back corner. There's, again, only like, there's actually 6 of them. I found one more on this side. And then we'll see if the OPs fit on this side too. If they don't, then they'll go on this side next to my cult party stuff. So it's still going to be a tight fit. It was a tight fit before. It'll be a tight fit now, unless I decide to purge stuff. So I guess I'll let you know if I do that. And I will actually be back when I'm sorting the JSKs, because boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have to decide if I'm taking the blouses off of the dresses, but some blouses are paired specifically with some dresses. So I will figure that out and I'll be back. One last thing before I actually do the JSKs, I wanted to show the OPs here because it's actually going to be a really tight fit in the closet, so I'm not going to do a filming of the closet thing showing them in order, but I've got 2 black, 2 red. This one is like 3 different colors, but I think the primary color is pink, so it's just a pink, then a purple, and then 2 blue, and then a green, and then a yellow, and then a couple ivory, and then a couple white. So I've actually got a full range of colors for the OPs. I do not own a lot of green in my wardrobe. I've got 3 like green skirts, 2 actually green, and then 1 other skirt that's like a mint. So it'll be curious to see what the JSKs end up looking like. I'm going to try and do a similar gradient where it's like, yeah, I think the same color arrangement will work really well for the JSKs. I'll just have brown in between red and black, which is what I think I did for the skirts. Oh, no, for the skirts I have brown on one side and then black on the opposite because I also have a couple gray ones. So it went from white to gray to black. Anyway, I'm going to go put these in the closet and then we will be back to finally do my JSKs once I pull the rest of them from my other closet. And if I find some more OPs in there, I'm going to scream. So when I lifted the OPs off, I was painfully reminded that balance is necessary for a double-sided garment rack. And so what I think I'm going to do is first sort one set of colors on this side and then put those in the closet maybe, and then sort the other colors. I'm just trying to figure out how to balance it out. I can also do one side and then the other, but I think I realized that I have a lot of rainbow dresses. That was the second thing I realized once I remembered that balance was a thing. So I think I'm going to have all of the rainbow dresses in one section, and then I'll do the rainbow gradient. And the other thing that I was trying to decide was how important is it to me to have different colorways of the same print together, because I usually would either keep them on the same hanger or just in the same section. And I think I'm gonna separate them and see how that goes for this, you know, revamp closet attempt thing that I'm doing. I also am gonna move all of the outerwear, but like I tend to have outerwear sharing hangers with the outfits I tend to wear them with. I'm gonna separate those out and put them into the outerwear closet, because I do have a specific closet that's just for outerwear. I just, like the angelic pretty guy, I don't tend to wear every day. I only wear it with the chocolate dresses. So it's always paired with a chocolate dress. Do you have another one? I have this exact thing in, this is mocha, and I have it also in ivory. So I'll figure out where that is. Okay, let me just start. This is so hard. There's so many of them, guys. Okay. Ah, there he is. Okay. The other jellyfish dress. Alright, so that's all the rainbow dresses. Those are done. Basically what's going to run down is I'm going to do white to... Where do I want pink? I'll figure it out, basically. Maybe I think I'll do pink next because there's two florals that are of a lot of red. And then I'll do yellow, green, and blue because I do own a lot of navy dresses. And if I just film this whole process, we're going to be here forever. So I'm going to do that, and then I will show you guys the final result. And just like that, my closet is all back in order. This time primarily by color. I have directly behind me all my Cult Party in like vintage nightwear for Cult Party, all of my Lolita JSKs. Then we go to the other side and we have all of my skirts. And then my blouses, I do not have very many of them hanging up. A lot of them I mentioned before are actually like on hangers with the dresses I tend to wear them most often with. But so I've got those guys over there, and then I've got my OPs that go from black to red to pink. There's one purple, blue, the one green, yellow, and then ivory. And then this section here in the front is my Putumayo, and I think there's H&L stuff. Most of it's Putumayo though. There's a lot of room still on the side. I've only got about 5 of my Naoto pieces hanging up. I do still want to fix my hats. You can tell I've worn several of them lately, and I need to redo my bags completely. The totes are always threatening to just jump ship, but I think that'll be for another video. Maybe when I do the absolute mess that is my accessories table, I will also do that here. Thank you guys for watching this. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you, and let me know if you like this, and if there was a dress that you had any questions about. I guess do your best to guess at explaining it, and I will be happy to pull it out and maybe do a cord with me with it. I didn't even get to pulling stuff out of my other closet to put into this one, because my normal clothes closet is also holding a fair bit of Lolita at this moment, and eventually that stuff will be added back into here as well. I may end up moving the Cult Party stuff to the other side, just because there is probably enough room for it over here. If I squish things, yeah, there's enough room for it over here. No matter what I do, it's going to be a tight fit, but if I get the rest of my JSKs in this closet, this side will continue to be a tight fit. So, okay, I'm going for real now. Thank you guys so much for watching, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be. Bye!